Lights, camera, storage, action.
So thank you for speaking to Aravind Reseller. It's nice having you with us today. We would like to start with a brief about generative AI, the hype around it. Is it just hype or is there a business case to it?
Well, I'll be very honest to you. I think looking at Gitex, I think the definite stance is the hype is there, but I believe that it's not just the hype. This is here to stay. It's already having a very transformative, I would say, outlook to various industries. And companies that are actually investing in generative AI today would be the leading companies of the future, in my opinion.
Okay. And in terms of generative AI, what is Dataiku doing when it comes to solutions?
Right. So Dataiku has taken a very, very unique position here in the industry. So what we've done is we've come up with something called the LLM Mesh, which basically is our answer to the industry. And what that really does is that it does three things very well. Number one, it gives you the power of choice, which means that customers now independently think of the use case, decouple the use case with the API server that's out there.
Okay.
Test the use cases, because these use cases can be extremely hardwired, and have the power of choice to select the best use case and the best underlying API service for it. Second thing is cost. LLMs can be very costly. So Dataiku, LLM Mesh really helps you look at those parameters like performance, cost, security. Last but not the least is around compliance. So imagine whatever you're doing on generative AI is 100% fully compliant with the right kind of audit. So that gives organizations the comfort to really take things forward at scale.
Okay. In terms of generative AI, again, when we come back to the topic, there's something called everyday AI, which Dataiku talks a lot about. What is that in layman's terms and what does it do?
All right. So everyday AI is basically a concept that we advocate. It's also a tagline. And what that really means is that imagine an enterprise where you have different personas. So, people from different backgrounds, could be technical, could be non-technical, where everybody can collaborate very well on an everyday basis and basically go ahead and deliver use cases at scale. So people who know how to code can code their way. People who do not know how to code can simply drag and drop and create those machine learning models. It really has the skill in some sense to really deploy use cases at scale in the organization. So everybody contributes every day, and that really transforms the organization into a data-driven enterprise. So that's the high-level understanding of what everyday AI means.
Okay. And today is the third day. I mean, you must have had a lot of conversations with your partners and customers as well. What sort of trends do you see are emerging from this conversation?
I was actually, as an example, this morning, just before this interview, actually, I was speaking to one of the CDOs from a large bank here in the UAE, and very interesting conversations. So he's saying that I have a very difficult job and I need to take a quick call on low code versus no code. He also mentioned that how do you make sure that you do not compromise on the innovation, the pace at which the organization is growing. At the same time, avoid shadow IT. How do you make sure that, you are not just looking at one or two use cases, but you're looking at, the long-term gains that you're going to get. AI systems, the investment should not break over a period of time. And my answer to that really was that, you don't have to have a choice between two extremes. With platforms like Dataiku today, you can actually have both low-code and no-code. You can be innovative at the same time, be 100% governance. At the same time, really, like I said earlier as well, deploy AI at scale. So Dataiku is very well positioned to handle these conversations. So the biggest trend that I see, of course, is that, a lot of businesses are getting involved. A lot of C-level conversations are actually happening now. A lot of funding is there. And a lot of, investments are made on business outcomes.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the general trend.
Okay. In terms of your presence in this region, can you also talk about your, your partners in the region, the strategies that you have to drive growth over the next couple of months?
So we've been expanding very, very fast in the region. We already have 50 plus customers, and this is across industries, be it banking, insurance, manufacturing, oil and gas. Public sector is very big for us as well. So we're doing very well. We're expanding very fast. Our go-to-market is through our partners. We have a very vibrant partner community. partners who can deliver use cases for customers, because customers, that's where they see the maximum value. We have operations here in the region, not just here in Dubai. We've got a team in Saudi as well. We're growing very, very fast. What's most exciting is very high customer retention rates as well. And we're expanding. Our customers see long-term value with us. We sign long-term contracts with them. And I think, the overall vibe around Dataiku is very positive in the region. And we're going from strength to strength, in my opinion.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for speaking to us. Nice having you with us today.
Chris, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.